Hello everyone, long time no see. If I look tired and annoyed, it's because I just spent 4 hours trying to upload footage that Jamie and I shot outside, and my computer hated the camcorder we were using, and so we had to find all of these workarounds and just having major technical issues. I managed to upload most of it, but it's now like, I don't know, I'm still on Adelaide time, so an hour ahead. Oh, okay. It's 10:30 essentially. I haven't had dinner. I've been annoying the crap out of Jamie and being very close to throwing my my computer out the window, or going up on the balcony and throwing myself off. It was really annoying. I managed to get most of it captured, and then my computer just kept restarting every 5 seconds, and I thought, well, enough's enough. I'm quitting. So, yeah. It was a pretty tough last 5 days were pretty tough. We got here. It happened. We survived, barely. But everything was just not how, nothing panned out the way it was supposed to occur. It took ages for the moving men to secure a date. And then, because they were undecided between two different dates. And then when they did secure a date, they didn't stick to that either, because on Saturday, yeah, we were supposed to be moving on Sunday. On Saturday at about 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, we got a phone call from them saying, oh, we're coming at 4 o'clock this afternoon. We completely shat ourselves, and both went into massive anxiety attacks. Yeah, because that was not going to happen. I phoned my mum. I was supposed to go out to lunch with my mum and my brother and my stepfather, and say goodbye to everyone, and all these things. And I rang her up to say we couldn't go, and she offered to come over and help us, which was amazing, because if it hadn't have been for that, we would not have been packed. We got to extend the time until 7 o'clock that evening for them to come. But even then, we were basically barely finished at that time. And then we were doing the moving until almost 10 o'clock that night, after which we had no furniture. We were only intended to be basically sleeping rough in the flat for one night, but because the movers came a day early, we had to sleep on the hard floor for 2 nights running. And I tell you what, that experience makes beds feel really good. I really appreciate having a bed now. But anyway, so then we did all the cleaning, and we scrubbed every inch of the walls. We scrubbed and we scrubbed and we scrubbed, and we got that place as best as we could possibly get it. It was a shithole anyway. It was full of mold. It was falling apart. Yeah. And we left some hard rubbish out the front, like bits of furniture and, things. We left a lot of things behind, and they were good, decent things too, not rubbish, basically. But hard rubbish means things that you leave out for the council to take or other people to pinch. But anyway, when we did the final inspection, the landlord walked in. I was just doing the last tiny bit of the vacuuming. The landlord walked in and started screaming at Jamie, saying that we weren't going to get our bond back because there was stuff out on the nature strip out the front of the house, which is actually council property and not her property. And she went ballistic, and she is a fucking bitch. And basically the last memory I have of Adelaide is essentially a crazy old bitch yelling that she was the landlord and we were the tenants, and I don't know. We were imagining this skit in our heads of this old lady with an M16, firing rounds and going, "I'm the landlord." She was fucking crazy, man. It was so fucked. And then I kind of got to catch up with my brother as well. My brother didn't come to help pack up, but he came around in the evening after the movers had been, but we were just, no, not after, the day after. Oh, I can't remember, it's all a bloody haze, but he came over, but we were just completely out of it. And then, yeah, and then he came to see me off at the airport, and I had been really not very emotional up until then. I was kind of, you know, just glad to be leaving. I'd had enough of Adelaide anyway. I'd lived there my whole life. Yeah. But when I saw the look on his face when we were walking down to get on the plane, yeah, that was a bit emotional for me. I was crying. Yeah. And then we got off the airplane on the other side, and Jamie's parents picked us up, and things improved muchly from there. Until I tried to make the cool video of outdoors, and had to install these drivers, and then it didn't work, and then I couldn't get audio to work, and then, it was horrible. Oh yeah, yeah. Jamie was running a business with one of his friends, doing like IT business solutions stuff, right? And it was just starting to heat up. They had heaps of jobs in the works coming up. And then as soon as we got the computers hooked up, this afternoon, Jamie gets an instant message from the guy he's in partnership with, saying, "Oh, I have to get a full-time job," and basically, you know, he didn't say I'm out, but he was like, "I can do it in the evenings," but that's not really how you can't really run a business like that and actually make money or anything. So, yeah. So between Jamie freaking out about that, me trying to get this fucking computer and camera to agree with each other and live harmoniously, and all the rest of it, and me not eating, this evening's been a bit shit. But that's I guess, in my case, it's kind of my own making, so I won't complain. But yeah. I guess everything happens for a reason, even annoying, frustrating things. Yeah, Jamie's, and you know, the positive side to Jamie's thing is that he'd been thinking about going to art school, and it's kind of the impetus to get him to do it. And he's really quite good. So, and that's not a biased thing. If he was shit, I'd be like, well, I wouldn't tell you guys he was shit, but I would think he was, I don't know.
You would think I was shit.
If he was shit, I would think he was shit. But he's not shit. He's actually quite good. And he's got a lot of artistic multimedia skills, so it should all fit together and be awesome. And I've got to start looking for work as of this weekend. And yeah, it's all going to pan out. I am happy. It's been a bit clouded by the 4-hour ordeal that occurred. But I did get enough footage onto the computer so that I can make something. And that's if the audio actually worked in the end. If it didn't, then I will probably still kill myself, but you know, it's alright. Yeah, so I missed you guys. I'm gonna try to catch up on what's happened over the last 5 days, but Jesus Christ, a lot happens. I got like probably about 200 or more emails. And I just want to say, I'm probably not going to get to all your messages. So if it's really important, message me again, okay? Seriously. It's just too much to go through all at once. And will kind of be a bit of a chore. And I did ask people not to send me personal messages, so, you know, that was why, essentially. Yeah. So, hopefully tomorrow I'll have something uploaded for you that will be cool. And I'm gonna go now, because I'm tired and need to eat. Love you muchly.